My name is Jordan Wilson, here with me is my co-trainer Ashley Nash, and today we'll be talking to Jack Davis about technology in rugby.
You stop that. Oh, you gotta stop it!
No,
Yeah,
cut
You
it.
gotta cut it!
No, we can cut it when edit it, bruv. I don't have to do all this shit,
Okay.
trust me. I'm sick.
Well, today we're going to talk to you, Jack, about a few different technologies in the game of rugby, as you know it. GPS technology, the in-game performance, training aid, injury prevention, performance development. They're used with many athletes in the World Cup and stuff like that. What do you think of it?
I think it's very good because I don't know, it helps when you're training. A couple of other players have used it in the World Cup. I just think it's very helpful in the way of training.
Yeah, so you think something like this would be very good in sort of getting rid of and cutting out the serious injuries which occur in rugby, yeah? Okay. Instant replays. Replays of footage after an actual incident or gameplay, highlighting key or important errors, or should we say, that are made by the player. What do you think of that then? Do you think it's a good way of showing errors? Live broadcast and stuff like that?
No, I think it's a very good idea because when you get at like half time, you get like the commentators sit in that box and they go through like the different like errors, errors of like what the players could do better. And like when they scored a try, opposition scored a try, they like reflect on the other team of like where the defender should have been to prevent it and stuff. And I think it's really good.
Yeah, it also helps the referees a lot as well, doesn't it? So they don't make
Linking into that, so the TMO, or as you're more known as the television match official, do you think he's key in providing instant replays and stuff like that?
Yeah, he's
freeze frames as well, which
he's very useful. No, I think it's very useful for like touchline and stuff, when he tries and stuff like that. I just think it's very useful because like the ref can't see everything, and like the touchline judge can't see everything. So you know, it's a useful way to use it.
Yeah. How would you feel that the game would be about the television match official and the instant replay? Say, for example, a try was scored and you can see the ball placed properly onto the scoring zone. How would you feel? Game would go from there.
I don't know. I don't think the game would be as fair. I think quite a few teams would complain because I don't know if you're in competition and stuff. They didn't have that official to replay that the try and stuff. I think quite a few teams would get cheated out of because not like the fans might kick off as well.
Yeah. So this is where rugby differs from football then, you think? Because obviously they have the technology that's much better for the game. Do you think slightly moving on from rugby, this is where football is lacking?
Yeah, I think it should because like in the World Cup when England got cheated out of that goal. So I think just that example of the England football, I think it should be introduced there because it would be a kind of different story.
So it's a way that football can learn from rugby, really. Yeah. The free frames we said beforehand, how do you feel that they impact on the game?
What was that?
The freeze frames. The key elements of the game when they freeze down the play in different frames to show you exactly.
So like in defending, you know, when you talked about a minute ago about the defending patch of the play, about how he could have defended much better and where the attacker made all that movement and space. That's what we're talking about freeze frames like now.
Showing you a really slow play.
Yeah.
Putting together all the...
No, I like that. I think it's really good. I think it's really good.
Yeah. Good for managers to go over match page as well.
Yeah,
Where they went wrong and where they went right,
How do you feel your performance has developed through the use of all these technologies?
I think he's made me a better player. Definitely made me a better player because all the technology and stuff, like you can't get away with like cheeky little stuff. Like if you're like football's just out on the line or something, you'll be able to get away with that now with all the technology and stuff like that. So I think it's made all the other players like much more better player. Fair, so you have to like, up your game now with technology and stuff.
To sum up this interview on technology, how would you say overall that you feel about the technology? Is it all good, or could there still be room for improvement with this, or do you think it's pretty much going in the right direction?
I honestly think that it's at a good level. It's at a good level. I mean, I don't think there's been any complaints about what technology should be introduced in rugby anymore. I think that's more about football, but within rugby, I think all the technology's there. I mean, it seems to be much fair game, and yeah.
That sounds the third part, so do you think it's effective in helping the players develop?
Yeah.
And to get the right result at the end of the day. Yeah. Thank you for the interview today, Jeff.
That's all right.
And that's a cut, really.
Yeah.